and we're gonna get right into the show. So where's oh, there you go, right there. Says it's live, so let me go on over here. Give myself a thumbs up. Alright. So I am live on both channels. Alright, so let's get busy. We're gonna get right into the show. Let's get busy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I ran into a story yesterday, another tragic story. Again, 2019 was bad when it came to these children. 2020 was bad when it came to these children. It look like 2021 is going to be no different, if not worse. Alright, and we're going to talk about this young lady right here. We're going to bring her up right there. We're going to talk about, her name is Laurionne Walker. She was 6 years old. The man that you see to her on my right side, I don't know if it's a mirror image on y'all side, but the man you see on her right side is Raymond Means. This is the man that did the dirty deed to the young lady. And what make this even worse is they say he's related to the young lady. All right. We got another man down here by the name of Damien House. The reason I'm bringing Damien up in it because this is Damien's niece. But not only that, what happened to Damien is Damien just recently lost his wife and 3 kids, if I'm not mistaken, in a car crash. If y'all heard about this story down there, I want to say in Houston. This man just lost his wife and 3 children. It's 2 or 3 of them. We're going to get into it later. Now this man has lost his niece. Now you talk about somebody that got some bad luck. And I hate to say that, but that's fucking bad luck. And that's crazy as hell. I mean, when they say when it rains, it pours. Excuse me? When it rains, it pours. And man, blessings to this brother, man. God damn. You know, you lose your wife and the kids. And then you turn around and you lose another baby in the family. What the fuck is really going on here? Seriously, what's really going on here? And shout out to everybody who's in the building. Hold on, let me pull up my chat. Where my chat at real quick, so I can see y'all. Yeah, if it'll pop up. Why it's not popping up? Oh, let me see. Ah, there we go. There y'all go. Right there. Right there. Bring you down some. All right. There y'all go. What up, Scott Drip? I see you in the building. What's up, Tracy? I see you in the building. What's up, Kylie? How you doing? I see you in the building. Guys, let's get right into this. Let y'all hear some of these new clips. And as always, I'm going to give you my thoughts on everything or whatnot. And blessings to this young lady. Prayers go out to her and the family. And let's bring this up right here. And let's get into the first news clip. So sad. So sad. So sad. All right, here we go.
Breaking news in Pasadena, a 6-year-old girl is dead after police say she was shot multiple times over spilled water. This happened at an apartment complex on Shaver Street and Alan Genoa Road. KPRC2's Bill Barajas is live with the very latest in this investigation. Bill?
That's not me. That's them. That's not me.
These things happening, like, especially here. I mean, you always hear stuff happening here, shootings and everything, but a 6-year-old, that just, it tugs at my heart, man. I can't. I feel bad for the mom. I just, over some spilled water. Makes no sense.
And you heard from neighbors, their residents here at this apartment complex off of Shaver in Pasadena. Again, police have cleared the scene here just moments ago, but there's still lots of questions surrounding what happened here. Pasadena police saying a 6-year-old girl possibly losing her life, possibly over spilled water. They have again cleared the scene. You can see family members have been allowed to go back in to the apartment. We saw them cleaning the apartment earlier. They are now just gathering gathered outside talking. This happened at around 11:30 this morning here in Pasadena at an apartment complex off of Shaver, again in the Pasadena area. The details, again, still coming in. But again, what we know right now is that a 6-year-old was shot, appears multiple times, or at least multiple shots were fired by a relative after some sort of argument over spilled water. It's unclear what the relationship is between that relative and that young girl. The young girl was rushed to the hospital but died a short time later. Police telling us her death was tough on responding officers who attempted to perform CPR. It's also taking a toll on those who live in this complex. As far as the suspect, we're told he actually took off just shortly after the shooting but was caught just down the road. He is currently being interviewed by detectives. We will continue asking questions and bringing the very latest as it comes in to us. Live in Pasadena, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.
I gotta ask y'all a question. I asked this question many times before, and I'm pretty much sure y'all know the answer by now. Who is the main people that want to see you fail? And who is the main people who want to see you hurt? Who's the main people that want to see you broken and everything in between? Who is the main bullies when it comes to these children? If you don't know the answer, then I will tell you the answer. It's the family members. It's the family members. They the biggest bullies. They the main one want to see you hurt. They the main one want to see you devastated. They the main ones, they do shit to your children. It's the family members. Now, all of us have been children once. We done spilled Kool-Aid, we done spilled milk, we done did everything. Got fussed at, but we never had a gun pointed at us because we spilled liquid. Hell, let's go even further, say we have spilled cereal before. Did our folks threaten to kill us? No. May threaten to whip our ass, but they still don't make it any better because accidents happen. Hell, we grown, we still make spills. But a 6-year-old spilled some water, and according to this story, got this man so upset that he shot this baby. Big grown ass man. Big grown ass man got so upset at a child, a 6-year-old child, because he spilled some goddamn water. Now, what y'all say out there in this day and time, where the fuck they do that at? Where they do that at? And guys, I'm streaming on both channels. I don't think nobody on Crystal. Well, I see Paul on a backup channel. I'm streaming on both channels. You know, y'all go between both channels. You know, you come to the main channel or you go to the backup channel, streaming on both channels. TK, what's going on? What up, G Love? I cannot pronounce your first name for no reason. What up, G Love? Doing the makeup thing. Makeup be on point, be on fleek. I like that shit. Crystal Moore, what's going on? I think I may have seen you over here before. I can't remember. My girl Kylie in a minute. What's up, baby? Lady D, what he do? My girl Mahogany, you know. Yes, TK was some also spilled water, and yes, got it dripping. You heard it right, bro. Over some water. But let me read you the article because I think it get kind of worse. I think it gets kind of worse. So here's what the article said. Now, for what I'm reading, I think this was posted on Friday. All right. So this reads as follows. It reads as follows. It says a 6-year-old girl died after she was shot multiple times at the apartment complex in Pasadena. Wait a minute, Pasadena. Is that Florida? I said Texas. Is that Florida or is that Houston? Is that Florida? No, it's okay. It's right there. Well, I think something in Florida is called Pasadena. Something like okay, this Texas. Sorry, but what a roll of Elaine. You right, Elaine. My bad. Okay, a 6-year-old girl died after she was shot multiple times at an apartment complex in Pasadena, according to police. The 6-year-old mother identified the little girl as Laurionne Walker. All right. In shocking connection, Laurionne's mother tells ABC 13 she was left in the care of a relative on Friday. So the young lady was left in a relative care on Friday. All right, this is why I say we got to be careful who we leave our kids around. But, in this case, she probably knew the relative, and thought it was safe because she probably took the child over there numerous times before. All right, but let's continue. She left the child with a relative so she could attend a vigil for Portia Branch and the 3 children, the ones that died in the car crash, I think, last week. She wanted to attend the vigil, so I guess she didn't want the baby to see it, so she brought the baby out to a family member house. All right, so yeah, who all died in spring Sunday night in the same week. We're gonna talk about that too. Her mother is the aunt of the 3 children who died in the crash. Officers received a call around 11:30 a.m. about the shooting at a Veranda Village apartment complex located at 3637 at Shaver Street near Allen, Genoa, I think I'm saying that right, Genoa Road. According to the Pasadena Police Department, the shooter is related to the renter of the apartment. He is related to the renter of the apartment. According to the investigators, there was an argument over spilled water. Listen, according to the investigators, there was an argument over spilled water. Laurionne was shot multiple times. Argument over spilled water. Shot multiple times. Argument over spilled water. Shot multiple times. I want y'all to keep that in your mind. Police said officers who arrived at the scene performed CPR to EMS, rushed Laurionne to the Bayshore Hospital, where she later died. The shooter fled the scene and was later caught and arrested by police. Meanwhile, the hospital issued the following statement Friday afternoon. It says while HCA sympathized with the family members not being able to enter they wasn't able to enter the hospital. The hospital has received a request from the Pasadena Police Department to limit access to the emergency center of the hospital. As the police investigate a possible crime, the hospital has agreed to the police department's request. The facility is dedicated to assisting the police in any way possible. No further details will be released by the hospital due to HIPAA or privacy laws. As of Friday evening, Laurionne's parents have not been able to see her. The parents tell ABC 13 their daughter was released to medical examiner's office. They gotta be a fucked up feeling that your child sitting up there dying or either dead and you can't even see him or her. Man, that's gotta be a fucked up feeling. So, all right, let's take a pause for a minute. Let me talk about this real quick. Again, spilled water. She was shot multiple times. A 6-year-old shot multiple times. What up, Juanita? All right. Oh, that's what it was? It was for overflow on the toilet? Okay, I got some more stuff on my plate. So if that's what it is, then it's still not different. I'm over here talking to people to Chris Stone 2.0. All right. You got a 6-year-old, a young child. You got a grown ass man who was a child once. You would think he would understand children and the mistakes that children makes. So here's my question right here. The key word they said in here was an argument. First of all, what is a grown ass man doing arguing with a 6-year-old? What could she possibly say for you as a big grown ass man arguing with a 6-year-old? We are arguing. I'm arguing with a child who is not even on the same page as me, but I'm arguing with a child and over spilled water. What they look like me, I'm 41 years old. And a young man or a young woman spill something. I hate that they spilled it. But what do we got to argue about? I'm the adult. That's the child. What do we have to argue about? Simply tell her, clean it up. That's it. Just simply tell her to clean it up. That's your mess, you clean it up. It ain't finna be no arguing with a 6-year-old and a 41-year-old. You better believe that. It's not finna be an argument. It's not. But however, though, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this right here. What y'all think about what I'm finna say right here. Could it be a possibility that he did tell her to clean it up, but she got a smart ass mouth? How do y'all feel about that when I say that? I want y'all honest opinion. Could it be a possibility he told her nicely to clean up, but she probably got a smart ass mouth? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it should have still led to him shooting the girl because she's 6 years old. But y'all know me, I think outside the box. Could it be a possibility that this argument started because he did tell her to clean it up, but she got a smart ass mouth? I don't know what y'all think about that when I make that assessment. What y'all think about that? Juanita said probably. Okay. TK say possibly, but it still don't make right. Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that it's right at all. Don't get that shit twisted. Hold on. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Still no excuse. That's a possibility. Okay, so again, I want when I do these shows, I want everybody to look at all angles. And the reason I say that is because I have been around people that they have tell their children something and they do get a smart ass mouth and their parents laugh it off, and I don't see what's funny. You know, I mean, if you let them get away with it at an early age, you don't say nothing to them, then you can't expect for them to be any different when they get older. So a lot of times it's stuff like that occurs. You have to put your foot down at that moment instead of trying to say it's cute, even though it is cute, but not cute enough to where they're going to treat you like they the adult and you the child. Now you got to get this shit in check. But however, even with this though, you a big grown ass man. You got grown-ups who, if she did, let's just say she did have a smart mouth. I'm sure he had grown-ups that had said much worse shit to him than a 6-year-old. I'm sure you had much bigger, older people who have said the worst shit to you versus a 6-year-old. Did you shoot and kill them? Now that's a question I would ask him. You'd had grown people that said shit about you. Probably said some fucked up shit about you. But you couldn't take what a 6-year-old said to you? That's if she was getting smart. I don't know if she was getting smart or not. That's if she got smart, but I don't think she did. I just think they're just a stupid, selfish son of a bitch. You know, they probably had hatred for the child. All right? You know, so that's probably what this was. You know, he just a stupid son of a bitch that just had hatred for the child. All right? Or, let's think about this, what I always say. Maybe she didn't trigger him. Maybe he got into it with one of the family members and he took it out on the child just to hurt the family member. Maybe he did that. I don't know. But regardless of how you and I analyze this, there's no reason for a big grown ass man to get that upset at a 6-year-old that he take a gun out and shoot it. And shoot him. All right? There's no way. And there's no way a 6-year-old get under my skin that bad that I want to shoot them. Over spilled water. Or like Juanita told me, over a damn toilet. Over a toilet that flowed over. Teach the child how to unplunge it when it does it again. Teach them how to do that. I learned that I overflowed the toilet a lot of times when I was little. I had to learn that the plunger is your best friend when the toilet overflows. Amen? Amen? Now, here's one of my questions. How well did they know this man, and did they know he was a psycho son of a bitch like this? Did they know he was psycho like this? All right? That's what I want to know. God damn, man. Crazy as fuck. Anyway, guys, let's continue with the story. GMP said, hey, Chris and Chad, I'm really late. I had to watch replay. Well, you ain't that late. Just 23 minutes, you know. You ain't that late. It is what it is, said. Laugh aloud, Chris don't show, except when they have ADHD, ODD, and on the spectrum. Believe me, you cannot control their mouths as it's a flood. You better find some way to control their mouth. Better put your foot up somebody's ass or something. All right. Tim said, it did not make any sense. That baby should be here with us. He took a beautiful young girl. Yes, he did. Sarah said, my child texted me they still alive. That's what I'm saying, you know. So it shouldn't be no argument with no grown ass man and a 6-year-old. But, you know, I mean, again, guys, we're in a different era. So, you know, but let's continue.
A new video overnight. You are looking at the man accused in the shooting death of a 6-year-old girl in Pasadena. Ramian Means appeared in court overnight. He is now charged with capital murder. Police say he shot that little girl on Friday during an argument over spilled water. It happened at an apartment complex on Shaver Street near Allen, Genoa. Police say Means is related to the child, but haven't said much more than that. He remains jailed without bond. We will continue to follow this really devastating story as it develops.
And he was related to the child. Wow. He was related to the child, good people. This grown-ass man, he was related to the child. And, again, spilled water, got him dead upset, or the toilet flowing, you know, got him just dead upset that, you know, he took a child's life, you know. And again, you know, if you want to judge a book by its cover, look at that picture right there. You say something wrong with the motherfucker. Something is wrong with him. So that's why I asked the question, you know, how well did the family know him? Did they know he was a psycho son of a bitch? And if they did know he was a psycho son of a bitch, then, you know, why they didn't be careful with bringing this man around the child, you know. So, but I don't know, you know, they're just assumptions. I don't know if they knew he was psycho like that or whatever the case may have been. But something got to be wrong with a motherfucker to kill a 6-year-old over some dumbass shit like this. Something got to be wrong with him. All right? It ain't even that serious. I promise you it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. It is what it said. Of all things, water, there's no harm in spilled water. I didn't think it was either, but according to him, it must have been some harm in spilled water. It must have been. You know, so anyway, let me see. Can I get into some more of this? Hold on, give me a minute, guys. All right. Let's continue with the story and get into some more stuff about this. And guys, want to show you this because the guy who I showed y'all earlier, this is he. Let me pull that picture up. That's him. That's Mr. Damian House right here who's about to speak. You go to hear him say about his wife that he lost, and he gonna say this is his niece that he lost.
Versus my family, well, my kids and my wife, now it's my niece. Like,
y'all heard him? First, my family, my kids, and my wife, now it's my niece. So, I don't know if that neighborhood over there is fucked up or this man just having the baddest luck in his life right now. This is crazy. This is nuts.
I don't understand it.
A family broken and devastated by 2 tragedies in less than a week.
Devastating, sad, hurt, all like just we feel empty, numb.
This is 6-year-old Laurionne Walker. Her mother tells me she dropped off Laurionne at a friend's place while her family was getting ready to go to a vigil in Spring. Pasadena police say there was an argument over spilled water, and the suspect opened fire, hitting Laurionne multiple times. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. The suspect took off, but was later caught and arrested.
Our officers are human beings, so seeing a child who was shot is very difficult for them. They tried everything they could to try to save the child.
Laurionne's family waiting outside the hospital for hours. Her uncle stepped aside to talk to us before he left for the vigil for his 3 young boys and wife who were killed in a fiery crash in Spring on Sunday.
Why? If you that angry, if you did it to a 6-year-old, you do to the next and the next and the next one. You will keep doing it until you can. Honestly, my family, when we want justice, that's not right for you to just take out an innocent child over for what reason?
Laurionne's father and mother have not been able to see their daughter yet. The hospital released a statement that reads in part, while HCA Houston Healthcare Southeast sympathized with family members not able to enter the facility at this time, the hospital has received a request from the Pasadena Police Department to limit access to the emergency center of the hospital as the police investigate a possible crime. Family says Laurionne has since been released to the medical examiner's office. Police have not released the name of the suspect, but the family tells me the suspect is related to the renter of the apartment.
She didn't get to enjoy life, get to enjoy school, get to enjoy herself, get to know herself. She's not able to do anything anymore because she's not here. She's a princess. God, you have your princess, Jesus.
For the mother and fathers out there, and if y'all have kids, just hug your kids and tight every night. It's a crazy world. Just beat up for your kids every second. Don't even let them out your eyesight, because anything can happen. So it happened to me, it happened to my sister, it can happen to anybody.
Tell the truth on that.
It's hard.
Roxy Bustamante, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
He absolutely telling the truth on that. I mean, anything happened in a snap of a finger. Anything happen with a snap of a finger. Just imagine you just saw a baby face. Y'all had fun. Y'all talking. Y'all hee and ha ha. You just stepped outside, probably took a sip of something, or probably smoke on something. And next thing you know, tragedy happened just like that. Just imagine it. You know, y'all having a good time. You playing with your child. You playing with your nieces and nephews. You taking a break because a lot of these kids, they get energized when you play with them. You know, they wear your ass out. You know, you want to go out and take a little drink or something. You know, take a little smoke or something. But you having fun with them. You're having fun with them because ain't nothing like a child's laughter, amen? When you're having fun with a child and they just laugh, ain't nothing like their laughter. And the next minute, boom, this happens. This happens. So now, all the things that I was saying earlier about looking outside the box, I'm just saying it out there to just say look outside the box. But I think according to what we just heard right now, what it sounded like to me, this fool was arguing with somebody, and probably not necessarily the child, but it sounded like he was arguing with somebody over that, and the child got shot. I'm going to see if I can reach out to Damien. I'm going to give him a couple of days. I'm going to see if I can reach out to him, see if he went and talk to me, if he's on Facebook or anything. I'm going to try to reach out to him and see can I bring the brother on the show. I would love to talk to him. And I would love to ask him about this dude and tell me how much did he know about this dude. And if he does say, you know, he did have mental problems, then y'all take necessary precautions every time this man came to the house. All right? I will ask him that. But I'm going to see if I can find him first. Because I know he going through it right now. Your kids and your wife and now your damn niece. Man, Jesus. You know, so I guess I could take that out there. It probably wasn't a child he was arguing with. This man just stupid. He's just a stupid son of a bitch. And then on top of that, how you gonna argue with somebody that's not even your house? And that's one thing that I didn't hear them say. Did he stay there? I don't know if he stayed there or not. But how you gonna argue with somebody that's not your house? The key word in this article said renters. You was related to the renter of that apartment. Never said you stayed there, but you was related to the renter of that apartment. So who are you arguing with, let alone a child you arguing with over spilled water? Preach. Preach. All right. So this man having a bad luck. Man, I don't wish that on nobody. And shout out to people on Chris Stone Show 2.0. I think all y'all coming to the main chunk. That's where everybody talking at. But y'all still getting that like up, though. I really appreciate that. As a matter of fact, if y'all don't mind, take the time and go over there to the Chris Stone Show 2.0 and like them likes up for me. I'm going to put that link over there in the chat room for y'all. Y'all just go over there and hit that like for your boy. You know, let's get that channel back rolling, because I got that channel just sitting there and ain't doing nothing. You know, so they go to the link right there. Y'all go over there and like that, like y'all doing over here. Go light it up for me. I so appreciate it. Man. So, man, blessings to brother Damien. Damn, dude. I wish I knew what to say, but I really don't know what to say. God damn. I think this is about the story about his wife and children dying, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, Jesus Christ. One you got all the tea. He stayed under them? Damn. And on the content creator, you got all the damn tea.
And hear it in his voice, he simply said, "You've caused a lot of pain." That's the message he had for the man now sitting behind bars here at the Harris County Jail, charged with killing his family, a pain he fears will never go away.
King, where King at? I gotta find King.
Damien House shared photos and memories with friends and family today of the wife and kids he loves so much.
Honestly, she was kind of a mother to me, because she kind of raised me. She kind of made me into the man who I am today.
Damien says Portia and him had 6 kids, but 3 of them, Messiah, King, and Drake, were extra special.
Smart, respectful, just joyful kids. Just like to have fun and wake up and play and learn.
4 people House can't believe are gone.
I can't even find a word to say, because it still feel like it's unreal.
The family of 4 was killed Sunday night in northwest Harris County. Deputies say their vehicle was hit in a chain reaction, which caused their car to burst into flames. The mother and 2 kids died at the scene. The 2-year-old was rushed to the hospital, where he later died.
You took a 7-month, that ain't just still a baby. He didn't get to enjoy his whole life. Gone.
The person House is speaking to is Daniel Canada. He was arrested and charged with 4 counts of intoxication manslaughter. Deputies say his blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit. He suffered only bumps and bruises, small reminders of what happened, but House says he'll never let him forget.
You caused a lot of hurt, pain, a lot of lonely nights at night, no more birthdays, no more holidays fun. It's a lot that you did, and I would never ever in my life forgive you.
Yeah, you can feel and hear that pain in his voice. Now, House believes this whole tragic incident could have been avoided. The suspect was actually pulled over not shortly before the accident took place, but the deputy let him go.
Damn. Y'all heard that? So, he says that, hold on. Oh God. This man said right before this happened, he was pulled over and they let him go. Oh, that's drone footage, so we ain't gotta worry about that. That's drone footage. So let me get this straight. So the deputy pulls this man over and let him go. So I don't know, they didn't test his alcohol level before letting him go, or what may have you. But if they did and let this man go, then who do you put at fault for this? Who do you put at fault for this? Hey Sylvia, what's going on over there on 2.0? What's going on? What's going on? Who do you put at fault for this? if they pulled him over and he reeked the alcohol like that, then y'all let him go and this happened, then who do you put the blame on this one? Do you still just blame the driver, or do you blame both? Or do you put the sole blame on a cop who allegedly let him go? And now you got 4 lives that has been taken. Because the police, deputy, whoever, chose to let this man go, who y'all claim whose alcohol level was out the roof. Y'all let this man go, and this is what happened. And even worse, all he received was bumps and bruises. You got 3 young men, handsome boys from what we just saw. You got 3 young men who is gone. And yeah, the lady who this man claims is his wife, she's gone because of the police negligence and letting this fool go, knowing damn well he didn't need to go nowhere. Nowhere. How sad is that? How sad is that? So if this man going to get in trouble right here, what say you people? Do you think the cops should get in trouble as well? What say you? What say you?
Developments after a violent crash in northwest Harris County. We have learned that another child has now died. That is 3 children and their mother killed in a multi-vehicle accident. And investigators say a drunk driver is to blame. Daniel Canada facing several charges tonight. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live where that crash happened at FM 2920 in Gosling Road. Devin, this is a family tragedy here.
Christine, we were kicked off of the property since our last report aired, but I can tell you, and I'll ask my photographer to zoom in a bit, to right across the street where that memorial continues to grow. We saw people kneeling there just a few moments ago. There are stuffed animals and flowers, all just a few yards away from that intersection where a family was destroyed. Officials say it's all because someone decided to get behind the wheel drunk.
I'm at a loss of words.
It was not easy for people who work in the area to hear about what happened at the intersection of FM 2920 and Gosling around 8:30 last night.
We had a vehicle traveling westbound on FM 2920 with a mother and 3 children in the vehicle. It was struck from behind by another vehicle of a suspected impaired driver.
The mother's vehicle burst into flames. The 28-year-old and her 3 children, ages 7 months old, 2 years old, and 5 years old, were killed. Kate Garcia, who was driving home in the area and had to be redirected because of the crash, says she hopes that this serves as a reminder to not drive while intoxicated.
If you're intoxicated with anything, please call someone, a friend, family. Always call an Uber driver.
Investigators identified last night's suspected impaired driver as 35-year-old Daniel Canada, seen here in a mugshot from a previous arrest.
We have coordinated with our district attorney's office.
What's
they
that?
have accepted multiple counts of intoxication manslaughter.
Right now, many are offering condolences for the family that lost their lives.
Everyone should feel hurt for this family right now. So please send prayers out to them just to keep that family strong. Hope that child pulls through on that life support, because something like this should not happen to anyone.
County Sheriff's Office has now confirmed that Canada was pulled over for speeding about 20 minutes before the crash. Some suspected marijuana was confiscated and sent in to be tested, but Canada was let go after the deputy said he did not seem to be impaired.
Damn, y'all heard that?
KPRC2 News.
Wow. Wow. He didn't seem to be impaired. You found marijuana on him. I guess unless down there in Texas marijuana is legal, I don't know. But he did not seem impaired. So you say, hey, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. And look what happens. Wow. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. That's insane. Damn. I'm glad I don't drink. Well, I'm a curious drinker. Let me explain to you what I mean by curious drinker. if I see you drinking something and I'm curious about how it tastes, I'm ask you give me a sip of it, you know. That's it, and that's it. Now, if it's something that's good, you know, and it fits my taste, I'll probably ask you for a little bit more. But I guess that's considered somewhat of a drinker, but somebody who just go out and have a drink or just go to somebody's house and drink, get fucked up and stuff like that, I've never done that, and I don't do that, you know, so. But hearing stories like these, I'm glad that I don't. Neither do I smoke. So this body is pure of all that shit. All right? But don't get it twisted. Some of these drinks I have taste to be good in the motherfucker. I had somebody made me a Long Island tea a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know what the fuck was up in it. I chugged that shit down. That shit was good in the motherfucker. And I had liquor up in it. I tasted liquor up in it, but that shit was good in the motherfucker. But I was at a place, at a safe destination, though. I wasn't driving. I was at a safe destination. All right? I was. No Nancy, no sobriety test, no nothing. Not a damn thing. What up, King, guys? My young brother in the building. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. Well, here's what they said about this story right here, guys. They say a husband and father is at loss after his wife and 3 kids were killed in a fiery wreck, which deputies said was caused by the impaired driver. The deadly incident happened Sunday in Spring. On Tuesday, Damien House shared photos and memories with friends and family of his wife and kids he loved so much. Honestly, she was a kind of mother to me, House recalled. She raised me because she made me to the man I am today. Is that possible that somebody you dating, you say they raised you? Is that possible? Then he says she made me into the man I am today. Yeah, maybe I'm looking at that too much. I don't know. When you say it like that, you sound like that. She sounds like she's more of a stepmom than your girl. Well, anyway, let me not look into that. The couple had 6 kids, but 3 of them, Messiah, King, and Drake, were extra special, smart, respectful, just joyful kids. House explained. Now, let me pause right there. What that fool Trezell West said about them boys, he didn't say all this. He said they were rambunctious, whatever that fucking word is. Pretty much, I guess, in terms, they run around the house, and I guess they were bad as fuck, I guess. But this man, this is how he explained kids, you know, they were extra special, smart, respectful, just joyful kids. He didn't say nothing about rambunctious, nothing up in here. But that fool Trezell said they were rambunctious. So is it safe to say that you really care about a child? You know, I guess rambunctious won't come out your mouth. I don't know. Or by the story being the way it was from Trezell's mouth, you know, it just made it seem kind of odd. I guess, but then again, I guess we know common sense would tell you a lot of kids are rambunctious. All right? Because we was rambunctious, if I'm saying that right. When we was young, amen, we was rambunctious, whatever that shit called. We was that too. I know I was a handful a lot of times. I know I was. Javon said, no one you already. Yeah, so Javon, you thinking the same thing? I'm thinking like, where did that come from? You know, so. But I guess I'm going to give him a pass and say, you know, the shit that's happening, he ain't just really thinking right. You know, but this man said she was kind of a mother to me. That's not good. That's not good. But however, I can't talk because make a long story short, long time ago when I got my first apartment, I met a woman that looked just like my mama. And when people came over to my apartment, they thought it was my mama. I felt bad. Because that girl did look like my mama. She did. But in my mind, I knew she wasn't my mama. So we're going to leave it at that. She wasn't my mama. Let's just say that. She wasn't my mama. All right. Yeah, Sarah, that's why I say, I could give him a pass because that's maybe what he meant. And then he said but then he turned around and said she raised me because she made me to the man I am today. Oh, that make it even worse. Maybe he's trying to say, she helped me grow into the man that I am today. But again, I'm going to give him a pass because he's going through it right now. I'm not going to jump on him on that, I'm going to give him a pass on that. But, sometimes we just got to be, yeah, y'all know what I'm getting at. The couple had 6 kids, but 3 of them, Baziah King, drank were extra special, small, respectful, just joyful kids. House explained, like to have fun, wake up and learn and play. House said, and that's another thing Trezell didn't say. He didn't say that the West boys love to have fun. He didn't say they love to wake up and learn and play. He didn't say none of that shit. He just said rebuctious. Rebuctu, whatever that shit called. That's what he said. But he didn't say, they were good boys. They like to have fun. They wake up early in the morning. They like to learn. They like to play. We have family time together. We have dinner time together. He didn't say none of that shit. Nor did Jacqueline. Did she say it either. But this man explaining his care for the kids and his love for his children. Now, Rod Trezell couldn't do that. I bullshit y'all not. That girl look just like my mama. I bullshit you not. I wish I had a picture of her. She looked just like my mama. And people was coming to her and say, damn, I thought that was your mama. I said, stop saying that. Please stop saying that. Stop saying that. Please stop saying that. But she did. Anyway, y'all stop talking about that now. I ain't trying to laugh. Y'all stop talking about that. Yes, it was crazy. That girl looked just like my mama. Yes, she did. House said he still can't believe they're gone. I can't find a word to describe because it still feels like it's unreal. House said, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the family's vehicle was hit, causing a chain reaction. The car ultimately burst in flames. The mother and 2 kids died at the scene, and 2-year-old King was rushed to the hospital where he later died. He said, you took a 7-month-old. House said he's still a baby. He didn't get to enjoy his whole life gone. The person House is speaking it to is Daniel Canada, who was arrested and charged with 4 counts of intoxication manslaughter. Hold on. Okay, somebody sent me the definition of rambunctious, and it says uncontrollably. I don't know how to say the other words, but that's how Trezell described the West boys as uncontrollable. It's uncontrollable. So now with this meaning that somebody just sent me to my phone and listening to his story, now I'm more to be inclined, since they was uncontrollable. You and Jacqueline was tired of them boys. Y'all did something to them boys. I don't want to say y'all killed them. I still got the mindset that they sold them kids. I'm sorry, I do. Until otherwise they prove me wrong, I'm under the impression that they sold them children. All right? But according to the definition somebody just sent me, it meant they was uncontrollable. So me and you and that one was tired of them boys. That's why y'all took the other boys to grandma's house and y'all left them two at the house, or y'all didn't take them to grandma's house, okay? Because maybe since y'all felt that they was uncontrollable, maybe grandma, which what's her name? Y'all been calling her name all the goddamn time. I can't believe I don't remember her name now. Is it Wanda? Is that the grandma at the house he took all the other kids at? Is that Wanda he talking about? Maybe one of them want to deal with him either, since you claiming they rebuctious, they uncontrollable. Wow, how about that? How about that? How about that? Now see, I was trying to leave the West story alone. But now I got sent that definition of it. I'm probably gonna get dragged back in it since I know what the term actually means now. Uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. Y'all finna bring me back in it, and I don't want to come back in it right now. Because y'all still acting crazy out there. But now that I saw that definition, y'all finna pull me back in it. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, he said you took a 7-month-old house set. Hold on, guys. Let me do something. As the story continues, Daniel was charged with 4 counts of intoxication, manslaughter in connection with the crash. Deputies said Canada's blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit. In the crash, Canada is said to have suffered only bumps and bruises, small reminders of what happened, but House said he'll never let him forget what happened, though they are still reminders of what happened. House said he'll never let Canada forget what happened. You took the world, he said. You left a lot of pain. You caused a lot of hurt, pain, no more birthdays. It's a lot that you did. I would never, ever in my life forgive you. All right. House said the pain is even worse because he learned Canada was pulled over shortly before the accident. The Harris County Sheriff's Office said deputy pulled him over about half an hour before. During their stop, the deputies found marijuana in Canada's vehicle. He took it as evidence, and they let him go. He says, even my kids are asking, why didn't he go to jail before he hit mama? How do you answer that when a child asks you that? How do you answer that? Now, if that ain't crazy, let me show y'all something else. If that's not crazy, since we talking about this story, I think we got a new development. We have a new development, and this came out today. Early this morning. Let me show y'all something. I'm waiting till this ad get through playing, and I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Can y'all read that title and see what it says? Oh, let me see if I can blow it up for y'all. I want y'all to read that title and see what it says. We talk about the same man who killed this man's wife and children. Look what that title says right there. So you mean to tell me y'all found weed on this man? Y'all didn't look him up, and this man got open warrants. I would say the police down there made a big boo-boo this time. Whoever this cop was, they pulled him over fucked up big time. There go my Santa Fe buddy. Hey Rachel, how you doing, babe? Hey Dog Paul, hey sweetie, what's going on? You found dope on this man and let him go. Well, I would say this. Down here in Memphis, you lucky if you get let go. You lucky if you get let go. And you ran across a real cool ass cop. Down here in Memphis, you ran across a cool ass cop if he let you go. Because if they find that on you down here in Memphis, from my understanding, they gonna look you up. As a matter of fact, if they pull you over, they are gonna look you up. So either the cop knew this dude and gave him a slap on the wrist, or he just didn't give a damn this day. One of the two. Or he probably took the weed and smoked it for himself and said, fuck it. Because he would have did his job, he would have caught all this, and these kids probably would have been saved. They more likely probably would have been saved. Anyway, let's hear what they got to say.
For Damien House, the past few days have been truly a nightmare. Breaking down at his wife and children's vigil tonight, just hours after leaving the hospital where his 6-year-old niece died. But he spent his morning in court following Daniel Canada's hearing. He is the man accused of speeding down FM 2920 Sunday night with a blood alcohol level nearly twice the legal limit. Preliminary details from investigators show he was speeding around 100 miles an hour when he hit Portia Branch's car. The sedan burst into flames in a pileup, killing the 28-year-old mother and 3 of her sons, 7-month-old Drake, 2-year-old Messiah, and 5-year-old King.
And to see the magnitude on which actually happened was just devastating to me. They wouldn't pull her out of the car until while we was there.
We've also learned Canada has an extensive criminal history. Investigators telling us he has spent time in prison for drugs. He is on parole for a charge of evading police in East Texas and has 5 open warrants for his arrest in Liberty County for charges of felon in possession of a firearm, evading in a car, first-degree possession of a controlled substance, possession of a criminal instrument, and money laundering.
Y'all see all this shit? And you let this man go? Are you kidding me? I don't know who's in Memphis in the chat room right now. You can't tell me that if they see all this on you, they're going to let you go. Nuh-uh. You getting behind that car. And you, if it is the weekend, from my understanding, you go in on the weekend, you there. And you're not getting out till Monday, if you get out even Monday. And nobody looked this man up. Nobody looked him up. Whoever put this man, I'm gonna try to keep up with this story. Hopefully they gonna say something about that cop who let this man go. This shit should be eating at his conscience. This shit should be eating at his conscience. I know it eat at mine. This shit should eat at his conscience to let this man go. And now on top of that, you got death on your hands. This is insane. Right, King? That's why King got you in Tennessee. I think you up there in Nashville, right? You know they don't play down here, bro. Man.
And on Sunday night, just 30 minutes before this fatal crash, Canada was pulled over for speeding by a Harris County Sheriff's deputy. Investigators say the deputy confiscated marijuana, did not perform a field sobriety test, and let Canada drive away. We're told that he was following a policy. When less than 4 ounces of marijuana are found, it's just a citation. There are questions, though.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Down there, it's a citation under a certain amount. He got lucky. He got lucky. He lucky he won in Tennessee. He lucky he won in Memphis.
About those open warrants, why he wasn't arrested at the traffic stop, and what more could have been done.
The Harris County Sheriff Department does have some sort of blame to this, just because they didn't do their due diligence to do more. And if they would have done a little bit more, just taking a little bit more time, then maybe this could have been prevented.
The Harris County Sheriff's Office has started an internal affairs investigation into the deputy's actions.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, y'all heard it. They turn in first for to look into it. I don't know what much can happen to him. If they say that's policy, that if it's under a certain amount of number of weed, then probably nothing's going to happen to him. But we'll see. But whoever that sister is, that lady who was just talking, unless that was a male, but I don't think it was. But, you know, sometimes kind of hard to tell. But whoever that was talking, I agree with them 100%.
Who we're told is a 20-year veteran and currently a crime scene investigator, so he does not have body camera or dash camera equipment.
What the fuck?
Daniel Canada is charged with 4 counts of intoxication manslaughter, facing life in...
He lucky as fuck. The man that had no dash camera, he had no camera, nothing. This dude got lucky. For a moment, he did.
Prison. He is behind bars tonight with no bond. Shelley Childers, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Wow. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Ladies and gentlemen, we got 49 over on the main channel. Can we get one more for 50? And I got a thumbs down from somebody, but that's okay. I love the haters too. Yeah, things make you go, Wow. Wow. Oh man, y'all lighting up the. It ain't that many people over there in 2.0, but y'all still going over there hitting that thumbs up. Y'all lighting that shit up. That's what I'm talking about. I love my audience. It ain't a big audience, but I love y'all. Like, oh, they gave me another 51. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Juanita, would you mind coming on the panel with me and let's talk more about this food, about this spilled water? Because I think it sounds like you a little more knowledgeable with me. You more knowledgeable about this thing. Because I thought it was just regular spilled water, but you said it had something to do with the toilet. So, do you have a little time and we could talk about this story? I would love to get your thoughts as a woman. As a matter of fact, anybody. Well, okay, here's the opportunity. I mean, if y'all want me to open up the stream, y'all want to come over here and talk, about this, or get your thoughts on all of this, you're more than welcome to do so. Just let me know and I'll open up the stream yards. And I'll let you come up here and talk. All right? If you want to now. Oh, 54? Hell yeah. Now y'all go over there to the 2.0, do the same thing. Hell yeah. It's all right. So again, just one of them situations where they say when it rains, it pours. And with this man right here, it is raining and it is pouring on this man. And again, hey, my hat's off to this man, because I don't even see how he did any of them interviews without breaking down. I probably couldn't even talk at all. I would probably have to tell them, y'all come back some other time because I can't say shit. If I talk, I'm a faint. All right? Like, this is just too much. Should nobody be, even somebody I don't like, I won't wish this on them. I won't wish this on them. Even somebody I don't like or people I don't like. I would never wish anybody in their family to die, let alone them, because I believe you ask that to happen to them, it's going to happen to you faster. One of them situations where they say, when you point your fingers at somebody, and I learned this from the 80s and the 90s from elderly people, you know, or wise men and wise women, like I like to call them, what they always say, you don't point your fingers, because when you point your finger, what? You got 3 of them point right back at you. So when you doing this right here, all 3 of them point right back at you. And I love that saying. I love it. And I think that's absolutely right. And that's how you catch a lot of liars. When they point fingers, just remember you got 3 of them pointing back at you. So what grandma and granddaddy used to say, if more than one person said about you, 9 times out of 10, you did it and it must be true. Not the case all the time, but I say probably about 80% of the time. If more than one person said you were this and that, or more than one person said you did this, you did that, 9 times out of 10, it's you. Same logic with that finger point. You doing all this right here, these 3 fingers right here, pointing right back at you. Nah, cuz, this you. You did that. Preach. Nah, you did that, bro. You can do all that, all you want to. All these 3 fingers right there pointing right back at you. How many of y'all had grandparents that taught y'all that? All right. How many of y'all grandparents taught y'all that? That's why I say we're a long way from the 80s and 90s. We're a long way from it. We're a long way from it. So, as I try to keep up with this story, I would like to know what's going to happen to this deputy. I would like to know what's going to happen to him as well. I would like to know what's going to happen to him as well. Let me see. Is there anything else that I could bring to y'all since we on these topics? Well, let's see what's going on with this right here. Let's see what's going on with this. Let me bring up 2 more things. And I guess we can end the show right there after I bring up these 2 things. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Come on, man. So I gotta wait for this ad to get through playing. All right. We're right here, guys. They talking about the funeral services of the lady and the kids dying. And I would like to hear what they got to say.
Final goodbye, starting as early as this Thursday with a vigil and then ending with the funeral services on Saturday. Now today, Portia Branch and her 3 sons, 7-month-old Drake House, 2-year-old Messiah House, and 5-year-old King House were escorted from the Harris County Medical Examiner's office to the Pruitt's Funeral Home in the Heights on North Main Street. You'll remember Portia Branch's mother, Rhonda, spoke with us following the crash. She says she was helping Portia move and she was following just a few minutes behind her, and she pulled up to the intersection of Gosling and FM 2920, and that's when she saw the fiery crash and learned that it was her daughter and 3 grandchildren who were killed. The family has shared these details regarding the series of services happening this week. On Thursday night, there will be a vigil at Meyer Park in Spring. Then on Friday, there will be a walkthrough visitation starting at 2 at the Community of Faith Church in Houston. That is also where they'll have another visitation and celebration of life on Saturday starting at 11, followed by the burial at the Golden Gate Cemetery. Now, Rhonda and the family were there at the funeral home today as the funeral director spoke on their behalf.
One of the things that I can say is that during this time, it is a lot going on. And one of the things is, as a parent, as a sibling.
Oh my God, are you serious,
Dark
Paul?
Hold on to the memories that have been left. An indelible mark has been left with us and imprinted in our minds. And so therefore, we're just keeping asking the community to keep this family lifted in prayer.
Now, they also say you can send condolences to the funeral home there. We have all that information on our website, abc13.com.
I live the lie, love is the crime, it's you out.
Dog Paul said there's a story where 2 teens ran into somebody's home and set a man on fire. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Oh, wow. But Dog Paul, you know we got a group on Facebook, so I'll send it over there and I'll take a look at it as well. There was one more thing I wanted to... Well, it was something else I wanted to show y'all. Let me see, what was it? There was something else I wanted to show. Oh, okay, this was it right here. But I think I may have played this earlier in the show. "14 and 6-year-olds set somebody on fire, huh?" Oh, speaking of stories, well, I'll speak on that at the end of this story. At the end of this show, I'm gonna speak on something real quick. Speaking of stories, somebody reached out. Somebody left a comment on the story that I did. I'm gonna talk about that when I get through showing this right here. All right, guys, this is about the man that killed the young lady, about the overflowing water.
Accused of shooting and killing a 6-year-old girl after an argument about spilled water, appeared in court for the first time overnight.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about this story. ABC 13 reporter Micah Hatfield, she is live at the Harris County Jail on this story this morning. Micah, what can you tell us?
Hey, good morning, Stephen and Courtney. A judge denied bond for Laurionne Means, who was charged with capital murder of a child under 10 years old. She said she would leave the decision ultimately up to the trial court judge to determine if he should be eligible for release. Means is accused of killing 6-year-old Laurionne Walker on Friday in Pasadena. Her mother tells ABC 13 that she left the child with a relative for the afternoon on Friday. 35-year-old Means, originally from Haiti, is apparently related to the person who rents the apartment where the crime happened. Pasadena police say he shot the child multiple times after an argument over spilled water. Means was vocal in court overnight and said he did not want a court-appointed attorney. At one point, he started discussing the case, and the public defender who was present told him to stop.
All right, Mr. Means, do you want Ms. Al-Nahi to speak on your behalf right now?
When I deserve a bill, something I don't understand that I did, or...
Okay, wait.
Sir, please do not speak anymore.
Yeah, Mr.
This motherfucker's nuts. He's
and he
gonna tell
was
the whole
walked out
story.
of court at the end of his appearance. The judge made the bailiffs remove him. As if this story could not get any worse, the 6-year-old killed in Pasadena on Friday is cousins with the 3 young children who lost their lives this past Sunday in a crash in Spring. Laurionne's mother and the 3 children's father are siblings. She says she left Laurionne with a relative Friday so she could attend a vigil for her brother's children and wife.
It's a tragic moment versus my family, well, my kids and my wife. Now it's my niece. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't. It's very stressful and sad. So I don't know what to. I don't even know what to say.
A horrible situation for this family, unimaginable loss that they're experiencing in just less than 1 week's time. Means is due back in court tomorrow morning, and that's when a trial court judge will determine if he should be eligible to receive bail.
Well, we already know he got denied bail, so good thing he got denied bail. Wow, that's just crazy. And again, to show how nuts he is, he said he don't want no appointed attorney. He wanted to tell the story. So it sounded like to me he didn't give a damn about what he did. My man Troy Sherman and on the building. What's going on, bro? He over there on 2.0. It sound like to me, how the way he finna try to explain it, he didn't give a damn about what he did. He didn't give a fuck about what he did. So it sound like he may have done it on purpose to hurt whoever he was arguing with, which it could have been a child. But at this point, the way the story is telling, I don't know if it was actually the child that he was arguing with. He probably was arguing with a family member, and he just took it out on somebody who he felt that was most vulnerable. And that's this precious baby right here, Laurionne Walker. Dear, rest in heaven. You didn't deserve this. 6 years old and spilled water caused this asshole, Raymond Means, right beside you to shoot you. Not only shoot you, but he shot you multiple times over spilled water. You rest in heaven, dear. You rest in heaven. And Damien, man, god damn. Woo, man, I won't wish that on nobody, dude. As a matter of fact, let me see if he's on Facebook. Let me see if he's on Facebook. Is this him? No. Well, is that him? I don't think that's him. Okay, I thought I found him, but apparently this is not him. I don't think this is him. Okay, guys, I would say this, if anybody know if he got a social media account, anything like that. Because this guy right here stays in South Carolina. He looks like him, but it's not him. I don't think that's him. If anybody can find his profile on any social media platform, please copy the link to this show and send it to him. And let him know I would love to bring him on the show and speak with him about this if he's interested in talking to me about this. I wonder if he got a GoFundMe up. I wonder if he got one up. But anyway, Wow, that's crazy. All this in one story. All that in one story. God damn. Anyway, though. Again, rest in heaven to the young lady. Man, blessings to this man right here. Ramian, fuck you. You ain't shit, dude. You ain't shit. And that's dead on that on this story. But I'm gonna say this right here. Now this would be a time to people talk to their children, and in a sense of, I guess, who they allowed to be around or who they are not allowed to be around, and who's allowed and not allowed to put their hands on them. Now, when I say put their hands on, I mean, as far as punishment wise, putting their hands on, whipping them and stuff like that. And of course, we don't want nobody putting their hands on their private part, period. Nobody should be putting their hand down there unless it's the immediate mom and dad. I mean, the biological mom and dad, or it's the foster mom and dad. I think they don't know who should be putting their hands down there. For anything, to check to see if they got any rashes or, things like that, or if they think they've been fucked with down there, they go down there and see what's going on, No outside family should be going nowhere near their private area. This would be one of the times that we need to talk to children about who's allowed to do what, and if somebody who I did not name putting their hands on you when they ain't got no minute putting their hands on you, don't you say nothing. You get on that phone, you call me, or you call your mom, and we're gonna handle that. We're gonna handle that. It's that time we gotta steer to these children. We gotta steer into them. Who's allowed to do what to you? But at this point, when it comes to discipline, you probably shouldn't give nobody any leeway to put their hand on your child. Maybe put them in timeout or something and give them a call and say, hey, your child did this. I got him in timeout. So, I'm calling you, let you know. I ain't going to touch him. I'm going to let y'all handle that. All right, cool. Respect. Got you. Appreciate you. But we know how some of these people get now. They lose control and just beat the hell out of these children, especially if they don't like your children. They would lose control and beat the hell out of these children. All right? So it's time that we had them talk with them. All right? And that's all. I'm going to leave it with that right there. But however, who remember I did this story about the girl named Brittany, the one that was homeless. She was with that white dude. They were staying out in the backyard of his folks' house or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly, but her name was Brittany Smith, I believe. She was supposed to be homeless and pregnant. There's some people allegedly saying she dipped and dabbed in drugs, and she got in the car with these two people, and they ended up killing her. If y'all remember that story, that I did that. I think. You said KPRC 2, click 2 here to explain the toilet. Juanita, do me a favor. Email me that. Email me that, please. Anyway, somebody came under my comment section. They said, thank you for doing this story. Thank you for bringing awareness. And I think they say they the spokesperson for this lady and the family. I reached out to them. They haven't seen my message yet, but if they are the attorney or whoever they are to the family, I'm going to see if I can get her on the show and speak on this incident. And hopefully she could bring more about what happened to Brittany. As a matter of fact, if y'all don't remember Brittany, let me see if I can pull her up real quick. Let me see if I can pull Brittany up real quick. Really? She should be up in here. She should be up in here. Why she's not here? Oh, I'm trying to see if I can find the lady who I'm talking about. Y'all, some of y'all probably do remember who I'm talking about, but I'm gonna see if I can find a picture that I did with her. Why? If y'all remember, that's Brittany right there, over there on the left. That's Brittany. That is Brittany Smith over there to the left. Beautiful lady. But they say allegedly she dipped and dabbed with these two over here in some drugs, supposedly. I think Brittany was pregnant. And okay, I thought I had a boyfriend up here too, but apparently I don't. Yeah, that was Brittany right there, and oh yeah. That was Brittany, and you know, she lost her life to it, and somebody came over there and in the comment section said they was a spokesperson for the family. And I reached back out to him, and hopefully she'll respond to me. All right, hope she'll respond to me. But anyway, guys, that would be it for today. This man Damien, man, golly, man, I'm still tripping off of that. That is crazy, man. This one man going through all that. This one man going through all of that. All right. So I would say this just like he told y'all, guys, y'all just be careful who y'all let around your children. Be careful who you dropping them off with. Everything, man. Everybody do not mean you good for your children. People want to hurt your children before they see them doing well. If they don't want to see you doing well, what makes you think they want your child to do well, okay? Jealousy is a motherfucker. Trust me, I experienced it. Jealousy, envy is a motherfucker. And a lot of times it be over petty shit. It be over petty shit. That's how some of these motherfuckers is. It be over petty shit. We jealous over petty shit where all we got to do is get up off our ass and go get what we jealous of the next person of. Amen. These are my thoughts before I get off the show. Ain't no sense you being around being jealous because I got my own house. There's no sense you being jealous. You can get up and get your own spot. Just like I did. What if it's a house or an apartment? Hell, you get a trailer. You still call that home. At least you went and got it and that's your shit and can't nobody tell you about your shit. Alright? A car. Don't be jealous of nobody because they got a vehicle and you don't. Take your money like I took mine. Even if you gotta wait for your tax or your stimulus. You want a car that bad? You know how to cure your jealousy? Go get your car. Go get you a car. And that's your car. You can drive wherever the fuck you want to go. You can burn your own gas how you want to burn it. Alright? We got to do better. We are too grown for this bullshit. We got to do better. We got to do better. Since nobody sitting here being jealous over some bullshit that you go and get. And then worst thing about it, somebody get jealous because you got a job. Well, that's easy shit. Go in and put an application. You ain't got to go outside no more. Go online and put one in. And you can get your own money just like I got mine. So you come begging me all the damn time. Preach. Ain't nothing like having your own. Ain't nothing like getting up and get your own. And can't nobody say shit when you got your own. Amen? Can't nobody say shit when you go get your own. Because you did that. You worked hard to get it. That's yours. And fuck anybody who got something to say. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your man Chris Thorns. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.